That's not too bad. Good evening, Facebook friends, Facebookers. Tracy, thank you for joining me. Good to see you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. It still says my connection's weak. What's going on? Okay, I don't know what's going on. Okay, so greetings, everyone. Thank you for joining me on this fantastic Friday evening here on Facebook. I am Dr. Michelle Clay. I am speaker, author, holistic physician, specializing in stress. Hey, Dr. Dawn. Helping exhausted executives, stressed out and burnt out professionals release your stress so you can find your happy, healthy place and live a free life on purpose and with passion. So thanks for sharing my video, my Facebook Live, Dr. Tracy. Appreciate you. Okay, so let's get started. This isn't going to be long in case people are getting ready to go out, because I'm getting ready to go out and have a bite myself and meet up with some people. So just a quick thing. We are on the sunset of 2016. Thank you for sharing, Dr. Dawn. Appreciate you. We are on the sunset of 2016 and on the sunrise of 2017. So with that, it's a time for reflection of those things that you have dealt with in the past that have equipped you for your bigger, better, and brighter future. Okay? And so with that being said, people are thinking about resolutions, things that they want to change, exercise, drinking more water, losing weight, smoking cessation, yada, 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 and blah, blah, blah. But wellness, to have a real wellness revolution, is not just about those things, because wellness and health is not just the absence of disease, it is, or infirmary. It is a complete state of well-being. So I come from the 7 dimensions of wellness, which are physical, emotional, social, occupational, intellectual, environmental, and spiritual. And everything works together and is connected. So if one area is off, it can cause physical symptoms. Or for instance, if your physical dimension of wellness is imbalanced, then it can cause problems in your occupational wellness. Okay? So with that being said, as opposed to thinking of just starting resolutions, which most of the time fizzle out by January 15th, if you really want a real change, then you have to have, hey, Dr. Tamika, good to see you. Then you need to have a real wellness revolution, a 360 degrees wellness experience. And how do you do that? Why is that important? That is important when you're thinking about reflecting on the past and things that have helped equip you for your now and for your next. Then sometimes in your reflection time, you may discover that there are things that are heavy, that weigh you down, that no longer serve you. It may be things, it may be people, it may be situations, it may even be a job, relationships, or your view of the relationship, stress, because those things, if they're weighing you down, can cause an increased amount of stress. So with that being said, are you ready to have a more lighter way of being? How do you do that? You release the heavy weights that no longer serve you. Let's see, I didn't know there were so many parts to wellness. Yes, Dr. Tracy, most of the time people are just thinking about, how they feel in their bodies. Okay, do I have high blood pressure? Is my cholesterol off? I have achiness in my joints. But notice that, for instance, with people with arthritis, and they have achiness in their joints, or even especially for you, Dr. Tracy, since you're America's burn surgeon, people who have experienced severe 3rd-degree burns and it has disfigured them, then it definitely affects their emotional wellness. It can affect their occupational wellness because they're no longer able to have the same job that they had before, and there's many, many months of therapy, reconstruction, all that. You're America's burn surgeon, so you know. So every dimension of wellness is important for the overall. So that's why holistic medicine and holistic health is very important to me, because while people may go to their primary care physician, like their family physician, internal medicine or whatever, and their time slot is 15 minutes. And what do they ask? What's going on? How are your medications affecting you? How are you feeling? Do you still have pain? What are your symptoms? This, that, and the third. And then you have to go. But when you come to me, when people come to me, because I practice holistic wellness, they're with me for an hour and a half to 2 hours, because I want to know your bowel habits, your eating habits, what's your stress level, when did this start? What were the circumstances going on in your life when this started? How has this affected your family? What are you eating? What are your thoughts about that? Sometimes some people are like, oh, I didn't know I was coming for a therapy session. But in order to get to the root cause of disease, and for me to be a light to illuminate for you root causes and see connections so that you can activate your healing within, I focus on all 7 dimensions of wellness. So with that being said, many people need a wellness revolution, not a resolution, just focusing on one thing. That's right. Whole body approach, whole life approach. Some people are carrying generational things. Some generational curses, some generational blessings, as they say in church, okay? And in order to get to the root cause, I've seen people, for instance, I had a client that Revolutionize. Thank you, Dr. Tracy. I had a client, for instance, when she was telling me about her a particular physical symptom, I just knew instinctively to ask about her mother, and that was the root cause. Now, no, that didn't make her, whatever symptom it was, that didn't make it hurt, but emotions and stress, you hold that in your body, and so naturally there are going to be physical symptoms. Prime example, I know that it used to be, I'm not so camera shy anymore, as you can clearly tell. But I used to be extremely, extremely shy. And I had difficulty with public speaking. I even took speech class in college. And my stomach would just go into knots where I felt like I wanted to vomit. Now, some people before a presentation or something like that, they get so stressed out and they get so nervous that they may have diarrhea, or some people may actually vomit. So that is something emotional, is stress and that type of thing that has manifested with physical symptoms. So wellness revolution, laying aside and releasing those things that are heavy, that no longer serve you, and a resolution isn't going to do it. What you want is a lifestyle change to get to your next and your best. You want a lightness of being, and you want people and things and circumstances and environment around you to help lift you up, to help be the wind. I think of it like, okay, I live in New Orleans, so it is hot and humid in the summertime. Humidity can be like 90%. And on those days when it feels like that, and a nice cool breeze, well, it may not be cool, but it's a nice gentle breeze that is refreshing, and it comes upon you like, oh, thank God for a breeze. But on those days, hot, humid days when the air is just still and it's stagnant, it is miserable. But guess what? You may have things in your environment that's stagnant air. So you want people, circumstances, a job, relationships, whatever the case may be, that can be your wind. That can be the relief in the heat of life that's causing stress, or be the wind that lifts you up. And so if you are ready for a change and for a wellness revolution, then it would be my honor to serve you. She says, what is your stagnant area? Yes, that's a good question. So see, in the next 24 hours, that is a good question to reflect on, because you don't want to take anything that is stagnant, heavy, entangling, or weighing you down into this new year, into the new you, into the next you. So, wellness revolution. So if you are ready to revolutionize your resolutions that are more like lifestyle changes, then go take action, take action. If you are ready to take action and have a change, then take action right now. Go to my website, www.freelife7le.com/revolution. Beginning Monday, January 2nd, 2017, I will be offering a free 5-day challenge to help you revolutionize your resolutions and revolutionize your wellness. So when you go to my website, you can register for this, and you will have an opportunity to download your free resolutions workbook. And then when you register, you can join a private group where daily next week in our 5-day challenge, you will have live training and coaching by me. So if you are ready for your revolution and you feel that I am the one to help lead the way and be your commander in chief for that, then sign up. Go and register www.freelife7le.com/revolution to get your resolution workbook and to register and join me for live trainings. Why is that important? Because number one, everyone needs support. I can be the wind for some people if you are ready, and we are the ones who are to be connected with one another. To be the wind on your sail, or the wind, that gentle, refreshing breeze that you need to help push you along and refresh you along your route. Also, you need a clear and concrete plan when you're ready to make a change and a transformation. The task can seem daunting, and sometimes you don't have any other support. Thank you so much, Dr. Tracy, for that is absolutely correct, for putting the website in the chat so that people can have it and see that. And then the other thing is, a lot of times when we're ready to make a change, then our mindset, we have all of this self-chatter, negative chatter, and self-sabotaging behavior and conversations internally. And you have a tremendous amount of stress and pressure to perform. So to help you release that stress and that pressure during your revolution. So I look forward to sharing, teaching, coaching, and inspiring you to your next best self beginning Monday, January 2nd. We're going to start this year off on the good foot. So go, Dr. Tracy so graciously put the website in the comment section. So make sure that you share with your friends if this is something that you know someone needs help with to find their win and begin their revolution. So until next time, because it is now time for me to go to meet up for dinner this evening. I appreciate you all for joining me and for sharing, for your comments. I hope this was helpful on your journey. So once again, everyone, this is Dr. Michelle Clay. I am speaker, author, and holistic physician, specializing in stress, helping exhausted executives, stressed out and burned out professionals release their stress, finding your happy, healthy place so you can live a free life on purpose and with passion. So I look forward to seeing you Monday, and this revolution will be televised. So until next time, have a fantastic and restful sleep, and I'll see you again. Good night.